Good morning. Today's topic, I woke up to some messages. I don't want to go too much into detail because I don't want people who reach out to me to feel like I blast their shit. So that's why I don't really say names. Of course, if you want me to say your name or just at the end of your letters or notes, you can just say, yeah, my permission to share. I've had that before. But so basically, I'm just going to be very vague. A friend of mine was talking about how bad something was and how something was going to go wrong, how this certain thing was going to go wrong. It never goes right. It's always wrong. No matter what happens, it's wrong. And I said, oh, I've done that. I've done that certain thing many, 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 many times. It always works out for me. So maybe I can help. Maybe we can work this out. Like the thing that you're saying is impossible is super possible. I've done it so many times. She just was like, no, no, no. It's not going to happen. Nothing good ever happens. It's not going to happen. And then the good thing happened without my intervention. Against her resisted her momentum towards negativity, saying this negative thing is going to be the thing that happens and this positive thing's never going to happen and never does. Then the positive thing happened to her. And I was like, cool. We've been saying that this thing's going to happen to you. Well, I've been saying this thing's going to happen to you. You've been saying it's not going to happen, but you've wanted it. And with every resistance, there's some sort of shooting rockets of desire. Because if I see, I don't even know, but a person without a house, a houseless person, it's going to make me, even if I'm not conscious of it, but more grateful or more aware that I am not lacking a house right now to live in. Thank God, you know. But anyway, the good thing happened to her. And I reached out because I was so excited. I was like, that thing that you said would never happen, happened. Her response was negative. Her response was like, yeah, it happened, but what's really going on? This is going to end. Like, even once she got the thing that she was trying to manifest the wrong way, but still manifesting by saying, I don't have this, I'll never have this. It's a hard way to manifest things because there's a lot of resistance. But you're still manifesting because you're thinking, I don't want all this stuff, I want this. Once she got the thing, she just kept saying how it's going to go away, how it's not what she wanted, how... So nothing was right. Even it's to a T what she manifested before. Her manifestations had changed. So now that she got it, she's like, oh, that's not enough. That's not... And she was just saying that, you know, everything's going to go bad. Everything that I get is going to disappear. And right now, I'm not going to... I don't doubt it. You know, this thing's hanging on right now. It's lingering around her, maybe because she has some good people around her or something. But if you have negative energy and you have no optimism, how do you expect other people? Because no, like, I'm not perfect. And she's my close friend, which I feel like we treat our close friends shittier than we treat strangers. Shittier meaning I can be more abrupt with her. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, if you think that everything's bad and you're going to be negative the whole time, I can't fight. I can't argue for you. I find myself doing that a lot for people, saying, you're worth it. And I go, no, I'm not. And I go, yeah, you are. These are the reasons why. And they go, well, these are the reasons why not. And I realize I spend a lot of my time, I can't it's like trying to help. It's like taking an alcoholic to an AA meeting. If they don't want to go and they don't want to stop drinking, I'm just a pushy asshole by bringing them to an AA meeting. It needs to be a decision they make. And if they keep getting shitty things in their life because they're manifesting it, and then I swoop in with my master manifestation powers and get them something good that they want, that doesn't teach them that they can do that. You know? And then a lot of times when I say, here, I've gotten your thing for you, bye, they go, no, 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 this thing goes away when you go away. And I think it's because they believe they're not worthy. They believe they won't have it. They believe in lack mind thinking, you know? And if you believe that you won't have anything good come to you, or you believe that you're going to be sick your whole life, or you believe that you don't deserve good things, then that's all true. You won't get those things. And I don't know why it's such a bad word or considered taboo to believe in yourself. If you're starting something and you have a goal, we wouldn't even take one step if we didn't believe in ourselves. So we believe in ourselves enough to try stuff. But then to publicly say, I believe in myself, I'm worthy, I'm capable, there's some sort of shame. And it's the people who aren't doing as much as you. People who are doing more than you are never going to find the time to go diss you and put you down. It's the people who aren't doing as much as you're doing. In that, I mean, we can go deep into psychology of why people put you down. You know, you're running faster than they are and they're telling you to slow down. You're shining too bright. They're going to tell you to dim it a little bit so that they can feel brighter. But I don't know. The whole point was, I don't know how to support and help you with your mindset without interjecting my mindset, I think. Because a lot of people use my mindset as a tool. You know, hey, I've been manifesting since 2013 pretty steadily. I mean, before then, but consciously since 2013, August of 2013. Yeah, I think it was August. Wow, that was weird. Going, I Can Do This. It was a book I read. Did I Ever Wake Up? Oh, was the name of the book. Anyway, kind of changed my life. So anyway, I get drained telling you you're going to have something good and you tell me no, you're not. I tell you you're going to have something good and you tell me no, you're not. Then it's something finally shows up, something good, and you can't recognize it. That thing's not going to stay in your life. It's going to dip. If you believe, you are what you believe. Perception is reality. I say this all the time. So if you believe that you will get a cinnamon roll by the end of the year, you will find a cinnamon roll. Trust me. If you believe that there's no cinnamon rolls that are ever going to be in your mouth again, then you probably won't put yourself in a bakery. Because we tend to choose situations that validate our perspectives. And it's so true. I mean, I see people go, you'll never have money. I'll always be broke. Look at all the people around me. They're all broke. So they use those as examples to validate. But then I go, but look at all the millionaires. And they go, no, not looking at that. Or even, I say, oh, my friend's rich. And they go, well, your friend's a fucking idiot. Your friend's a bigot. Your friend's racist. Your friend's awful. I go, you don't know my friend. They go, well, if they have money, they must be evil. I'm like, y'all watch too many Disney. Y'all watch too many, Cruella de Vil shit. Or, even now, Harry Potter, he's an orphan, so he's cool. He's not super rich. The people who are rich are awful. Harry Potter, orphan, poor, super cool. Oliver Twist, poor, super cool. Oh, Bilbo Baggins. Where the fuck's his parents at? Is that his name? Frodo Baggins. Bilbo's his, grandpa or his uncle. Again, orphan, poor. We love poor orphans. We absolutely hate anyone that's self-sustaining in movies and shows. It's actually really sad. I learned that in a psychology course, and now I'm so aware of it that it's insane. The meek will inherit the earth. Well, I call bullshit. The meek won't inherit anything because they'll be too meek to accept it. You have to know your value. You have to understand that you deserve good things. And I don't know why that's so taboo and bad to say. You deserve good things. And that person who robbed Walmart, he deserves good things. That's where it gets tricky. That person who did wrong and actually, killed a dog when he was a kid for no reason, he deserves good things. And people who say that people who do negative things or have negative lives should not deserve good things, does that mean they should forever live in their negative life? Should that kid who killed a dog never have that perspective change of, oh my God, I feel guilty, I feel remorse, I never want to do this again? Should we always have the life of negative things coming to negative people? And negative people are on perspective. A lot of people hate Elon Musk. I love Elon. Elon Musk brought clean water to Flint, Michigan, which has been an issue for a long time. And I think it was Kylie Jenner or Kendall, one of them, wanting to be the first billionaire ever, or female billionaire self-made. So they started a Kickstarter, which that's not self-made. Elon asked her if she would just, half of the billion, just half of it, 500 million, would take care of Flint's water problems. She said, no, I'm trying to be a billionaire. I'm not trying to help other people. I'm trying to be a billionaire. That was her goal, to have a certain amount of dollars. Elon's goal was to bring water. And, I mean, people have their own feelings about Elon Musk. I've never met him. All I know is the charity work he's done. Because he's so rich, I digress. But we tend to hate on people that are doing good. And we tend to not even allow ourselves a space to do well. And then I also hear people say, don't tell people your goals. Don't talk about anything. Because what if it doesn't come true? Then you're going to be embarrassed. You guys are caring too much what people fucking think. Who cares? Okay? I say I'm going to do this thing. I try. It didn't work. Oh, do I care what Joe fucking Plumber thinks? No. And that doesn't mean I'm never going to try again. It doesn't mean I'm not trying in a different way. Nothing matters what other people think. It doesn't fucking matter. Try and fail. Who cares? And then maybe it'll normalize failing. So we don't think of it as such a bad thing, because failing's awesome. It means we learned. 11-minute video. I think this is the longest video. Anyway, believe in yourself. If it's hard to believe in yourself, choose something that you do believe in yourself with less resistance. Like, I know for a fact that I have ears. Okay? So I can hear. I can see. Those are easy things. All right, I know that I can run. A lot of people can't run. I know I can do handstands. And people go, so you can do handstands, big deal. But having that confidence in my head of, I think of a subject, and there's absolutely no resistance of it's possible for me to do it or not. So if you sit in that alignment of I am possible, even if it's I can do a cartwheel, having that feeling of I can do it without any resistance or fear of failure or getting made fun of by others, just find something that's non-resistant, something you're good at. And then put that same feeling towards something that you're not good at yet, that maybe you're taking a different approach, that you will change within time. But this whole thing started from me just giving up and being like, all right, I'm not going to fight with you. You aren't worth anything. Because my friend, I'm like, you're worth stuff. She's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, good things come to you. She's like, shit comes to me. And finally I was so, okay, fine. You deserve shit. You're a piece of shit. I can't talk you out of that. But I'm actually not, I don't believe that. I'm just giving up, saying, I'm not going to fight for you. I can't be the only one fighting for you. It needs to be us together, walking towards the finish line, not you trying to run the other way and me dragging you by the foot towards the finish line. Because like I said, it's like bringing an alcoholic to AA that doesn't want to stop drinking. It's not going to help you. Even if I drag you across the finish line, you don't know how to win a race. You think that winning the race is from crawling the other direction. It's not actually what happened. So yeah, believe in yourself. And if you have too much resistance to believe in yourself within that topic that you're focused upon, try something with less resistance. And people think it's stupid. Like, I can light this lighter. I know that I can light this lighter. I have friends with cerebral palsy that can't light a lighter. So little things that we think, oh, that's little, that's taken for granted. Well, I can obviously do this, and it's everyone, like, I know I can do this. That's that feeling. So take that same feeling of, I know I can light a lighter. If you have hands, which everyone doesn't. So that's why I get mad when people go, everyone has hands. No, you're lucky you have hands, y'all. Thing is, find an easy vibration, a non-resistant vibration, and then just take action. Don't sit there and go, I'm going to think about how good my bathroom is going to look after I work on it, and just sit there for days. Get in a good vibration and start working on the bathroom. Don't even think about it. Just think about the good ease and the lack of resistance, and try to keep yourself in that. And if you can't, and if you have way too much resistance about that topic, totally switch. Go to something else. Take a nap. Our subconscious, our brain's still working when we're napping. And a lot of what happens, a lot of things happen when we're asleep. But one of the things is it moves short-term memory to long-term memory. So if I fall asleep, yesterday's yesterday now. You know what I mean? But right now is right now. It's in a different spot in my mind. So if we can fall asleep, we can move something that's very active and resistant into a different part of the brain that goes into memory. It's a different, now we're looking back at memory. We're not looking at the current feelings. And it does help. So if you're having a bad fucking day, take a nap. Stop the resistance. I'm telling you. And then if you wake up, try not to have your first thought go back to the thing you're trying to get off of. And if it does, take another nap. Just sleep through your whole life and you'll find happiness. Anyway, I hope that my point got across. If not, message me if you have more questions. But I think I reiterated myself plenty of times in this video. Long story short, you have to have faith. Maybe faith is a good word because a lot of my Christian friends use it. And they use it like, I'm like, how do you know that God and Jesus exists, even existed? Faith. So if they are so good at practicing, and some people look at that as delusional, let's just look at it as a trick. Not a trick, a law. A law of attraction. It's not a trick, it's a law. And if it is a law, you could look up law of attraction, like the law of gravity. And I think people don't actually look into the law of attraction, meaning like begets like, because it validates our lack. Gravity, we look at as a law because it's a law. So if you look at law of attraction, it is a law. It's quantum physics, quantum mechanics. You can look up into this stuff. But the long story short is you create what's in your life by what you think. Your thoughts turn to things. So do you want those things to be negative, like your thoughts are? Or do you want them to be uplifting, persevering, overcoming? All of those words have a connotation that there's been some sort of grief or struggle. I used those words so that you have a shorter leap. Struggle. Overcoming. And then the next step, what we want to cut out overcoming and we want to say prosperity. You know? So you have not enough, you have more than enough. So we don't have to have that in between of, just enough. Or enough to validate what I need, but not enough to upset other people. Those are lack mind thinking, lack mind thoughts. We just need to prosperity. So try to think that you deserve prosperity. And why is that such a hard thing to think? You deserve good things. It's not that out of the question. Oh my gosh, if a tree, if an apple falls from the tree, hits the ground, law of gravity. If you think about thoughts, you get more like thoughts. And our thoughts create things. And people say, no, they don't. Yes, they do. Do you own anything? Do you own anything that you've ever looked at before you owned it, but you saw and said, I want that? Of course you did. That's why you own it. I got this computer because I saw it. I want a computer. Manifested in my head first, then got it. I don't think anyone has ever just gotten something and go, I had no recollection that this existed in the world, and I have it. And now I still retain no feelings towards this, even though I use it every day. It's okay to want. It's part of our human instinct. Or if you're religious, it's God put it in you. If you're not, it's Mother Nature. If you're atheist, it's just human being an animal. Man, I'm on a rant today, but I want to say every human, though, we have something in common. Throughout any time, even humans that have never spoken to other cultures. We all believe in a deity, in a higher power, in a reason to being here. And I wonder if animals have that. Like, we are animals. And I bet all animals have that. I bet humans aren't the only ones. They say humans are the only ones with free will. That's bullshit. Look at those monkeys. I call bullshit. I also think we try to differentiate ourselves from animals that are different from us. Humans do it all the time. A white human does it with a black human, a native human, handicapped humans. Like, we do it with ourselves. What makes us think we're not doing it to others? That we think that monkeys are dumber than us. They're not. I think that because, I don't know. Because we have the ability of mass destruction. Is really what I think it comes down to. If monkeys had the ability of mass destruction, they would be our leaders. I need to smoke some weed. That's a topic I need to smoke some weed and just get deep into. But literally, I've only had one sip of my coffee. It's been 20 minutes now. My point is, you deserve good things. It's that simple. And I, after telling you that you deserve good things 20 times, I'm just impatient, but that's my limit. If you keep arguing with me that you don't deserve good things, there will come a point of because I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I get impatient. I feel like it's a waste of my time, and I go, nope. I'm not going to help this person if they can't help themselves. Because I love helping people that are trying to help themselves. Because then it's a team. But if it's just me dragging you by your fucking foot across the finish line, you hate me, I hate you, this whole thing is not a good win-win situation. It's remorse. If anyone looks back at a situation, they feel discomfort, they're probably not going to want to work with you again. So if I pull you across the finish line, you're not going to have that great feeling of you accomplished something. You're going to have kind of this weird, that was weird feeling, Anyway. See my little dog there. Love y'all. It was just a rant this morning. Sorry. Not sorry. Fuck it. Not sorry.